Hello and good evening. So today we'll be talking about discussion number 2. What is the difference between resolution and reconciliation? Well, resolution to me is basically compromising or coming up to an agreement, basically to resolve just an issue. Reconciliation, on the other hand, is not necessarily to resolve an issue, but being able to build a relationship with an individual or society. I work in a healthcare organization where I'm the information security coordinator, and part of my duties is to investigate any kind of security incidents that occur at my assigned hospitals. Recently, I have to report on these incidents. So recently I reported on the incident, and an IT director was very upset that I had not reported this to them sooner, or that she was not aware of the incident involving her employee. I have no obligation to actually tell her of any incidents that involve her employees, but I had tried to reach out to her and several times to discuss the incident so she wouldn't be blindsided, but she failed to respond every time I tried to reach out to her. The third side to this conflict is that I could have sent an extensive email to the IT director to provide all the details of the incident, but I chose not to. I wanted to conversate with her and have a discussion with her so she had the opportunity to provide me feedback. The 18th Camel could have been working together in that moment to resolve the incident and work on a plan basically to be able to better communicate with her and see how she would prefer me to communicate with her. I could have gone to the balcony in that conflict by understanding that something else could have been going on with the director at that time. It could have been a personal issue, or it could have been that she was unable to respond because she was maybe knee deep in a project, or she just had other priorities at the time. Now, Yuri's concepts and the text do match in as far as leadership goes, that we need to understand all aspects of every individual and all aspects of a certain situation or issue. As far as individual behavior goes, both text and Yuri also discuss that everybody communicates differently. Everybody comes from different cultural backgrounds. We all learn differently, react differently, and communicate differently. And it's good to understand that about people that we interact with, that we don't necessarily have the same expectations of each other or any given situation. So I think that in the situation that I was in, again, I could have understood better about what was going on with her, and know that just because my expectations were one thing doesn't mean that hers were the same expectations. But that's all I have today, and hope you all have a good night. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.